and recording start.
All right, everyone. A little bit of a recap of the last session. It was time to celebrate. Marcus threw one hell of a party. All loose ends were tied up. Or were they? Tonight, it's a new night. Things are happening kind of quickly. But, firstly, a bit of housekeeping. Since we have gotten well into this chronicle, it's time to talk about chronicle tenets. Chronicle tenets are basically guidelines by which the chronicle will be run and set up with the players and their storyteller. So these tenets can encapsulate anything from either genre or period emulation, dramatic irony, or personal taste. These will apply to all of the characters in the chronicle, regardless if the character holds this belief personally. So this means that it will still give a person a stain if it is broken, even if they personally do not believe that stain, or like that status. A couple examples of what a chronicle tenet would be you shall not harm the innocent. You could be the past must not be repeated. You could also do only kill in self-defense. Another one that's very interesting is we are all diverse and stand together. Basically preventing great injustice as much as you can. So I wanted to open up this discussion with all of you and sort of get your feel. You have all seen and at least maybe filled out also the RPG consent checklist. If you haven't done that or filled that out, feel free to send those to me. But I wanted to open up this discussion to you. What kind of rules do you think you want to follow?
Juicy.
Mm.
I personally was into the no killing children idea. That was one of my bookmarked ones for Sylvia personally. I think it speaks to Sylvia's character. But I mean, I feel like none of us have gotten close to a story element where any children are harmed, so I feel like probably everyone would be comfortable with that too.
Yeah, I feel ya.
Would it
Are you
be
okay?
just would it be just children, or would it apply to all innocents?
Oh, good question.
That one's a tough one because it's hard to really say
what's the definition of innocent?
Yeah.
Exactly. My favorite, the one that I like to use that Moon helped me with, was do the least harm possible. So it gives you kind of this
Thing is, that could
more
easily
vague.
shoot Ophelia in the foot.
I know.
Those are
That's
more
the hard
personal
part.
beliefs. Those are more personal beliefs. I'm talking about as a group. What do you believe? How do you believe this game should be run? What are some hard lines that you, as players and as characters, would want to draw in the sand?
What can you give us more examples, Moon?
Yeah. Alright, so a good one for a chronicle that was set in the 1920s in Berlin was remember the horrors of the Great War, do not attack innocents and bystanders, do not kill enemies who you've provoked into attacking you or who have surrendered. Another one that's a bit nebulous is do not let the beast win. Basically, do not let the beast take control of you. That also might be quite difficult.
Yeah.
What about
It is tough.
don't betray the family, some Godfather shit.
What are we, the mafia?
I mean,
Yeah,
kinda.
literally.
Reminder.
We the mob.
Humanity. A quick aside. Humanity is not your moral compass. It's what is fighting the beast. This is what is preventing you from becoming a monster.
Mhm.
Alright.
So another one, basically like killing people without any self-defense would be cold-hearted and callous. Basically, a cold, unfeeling beast would do that.
Mm.
Torturing or enslaving people just for fun or for your own means would be cold and impassionate. Basically, any lack of humanity is where the beast can reside.
We could always go with the one of Ophelia's tenets is you know, don't start fights but finish them.
That's a good one.
Makes sense.
No harming those who have surrendered or have no self-defense.
Yeah.
Have I shot people that were
Yes.
surrendering?
I will say the
No.
biggest
No,
thing
then yeah.
is Marcus and Ophelia are probably the two who are going to be the hardest to get around this because of past role plays. And that's
Mhm.
just, you know,
Well,
that's just who you guys are, which is fine. But I don't want to, like, make a tenant that's going to really, like...
well, I mean, Ophelia has never, like, thinking about it, anyone she's ever, like, taken out, she's always, you know, done so while they were still fighting. Every time someone has surrendered or given up, sure, she's held them at gunpoint, but she's never harmed them.
She has shot 2 people with a shotgun who were both knocked out.
No, I'm pretty sure the dude that got beaten to the ground last time was still getting up, and then the dude on the stairs was just shot her.
Yes.
So
Okay.
He
you-
was about to fight her.
so
Yeah.
she hasn't still any. She's always.
Anyways,
I think
again,
that's a
this
good
is
word.
not just what your character would do. This is, think about humanity as a whole.
I know, I'm just trying not to make any tenants that would basically hinder characters more than others. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I
I
100%.
haven't heard much from Rose or Jordan.
Well, I'm not sure. Goodness.
I do really like the don't hurt people after they've surrendered thing, because while I may be a sadistic evil son of a bitch, if they're genuinely like, listen, I'm done, it's like, all right, cool, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
beat the shit out of you, but I'm still gonna hold you at gunpoint so that if you don't do anything.
Surrender is surrender and should be respected.
Exactly. And if you're gonna surrender, you can't then attack someone and expect to be treated with that same respect.
Surrender is surrender. I feel like that's succinct.
Yeah, surrender is surrender.
Surrender, and should be respected.
So if somebody surrenders, you can, you know, keep them in line, but don't attack them. The second they attack you, though, that surrender
As soon as the surrender is disrespected, it
is fair game.
Right.
Hands.
Yeah.
all hands. We are
Surrender
fighting.
is surrender only as long as it is surrender.
as it's
Exactly.
respected.
Yes. So
Yeah.
the two that we have now are no killing children,
Yep.
and surrender should be respected, no harming those who have stopped fighting or have no self-defense.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
I think those are some.
How many do we need? How many
Yeah.
do we need?
Let's go for 3. We need
Okay.
1 more.
One more.
Parlay. Jordan, do you care to elaborate? Anyone can invoke the right of parlay. Like, they can talk before things get violent. You shouldn't be killed just for trying to reach out.
Yeah.
Is that what you meant?
I mean, we've been pretty open with like who helps us and whatnot, so I think that kind of fits with like our characters. Is like, even though we might not like somebody, Ophelia not liking Pretty Boy or Gunther, if they come to you and like, I need help, then like listen to them and be willing to like hear them out at least. If somebody genuinely comes in, it's like, I need help. Let's hear them out at least.
Anyone can anyone can request to speak with the group. Regardless of clan alignment, etc.
Yeah.
It's like, we'll hear you out.
We'll hear you out, yeah. Like, but we may not, say like, yeah, sure, we'll do it. But we'll at least give you like the choice of like, all right, speak your mind.
Benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, it'll be like those the TikTok like Avenger trials where that guy's like trying out all the Avengers, and then when they have a bad superpower, he just shoots them.
Okay, so the 3 chronicle tenets that we have: spare the children, no killing children; surrender is surrender, no harming those who have stopped fighting or have no self-defense; and the right of parley. Anyone can politely request to speak with the group regardless of clan alignment, etc.
I think that makes us seem like a really reasonable lot of vampires.
Yeah, it's a pretty simple,
right.
because it's a simple thing of rules that we all follow, and it doesn't really mess with anybody's main, tenets.
All right, I will post this in the main chat. I will pin it. I want all of these copied to all of your character sheets in the Chronicle Tenets section.
Panic.
Perfecto.
Jesus. All right, Chronicle Tenets. Okay, here it is. All right. Think of the children. Thought of them.
Oh my god.
I have... Hold on, I gotta edit.
It's like, oh shit, I almost forgot about them.
Right of parley. Anyone can politely request to speak with the group regardless of clan alignment, etc., and not come to harm.
Yep.
There you go.
Because that's a big thing. Because we have kind of talked to everybody. We helped a werewolf lady, and we didn't immediately like shiv the werewolf, which most kindred would do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, so are we all in agreement? I need all verbal agreement. Or just
Nipples.
say I.
Nipples.
I.
Left.
What?
Lovely.
Moon knows what I mean.
Jordan?
Jordan?
He's probably busy for a second.
Probably.
But I will...
Jordan's the one who came up with parlay, so I'd probably assume a yes.
Yes. I will... With that out of the way, I will move on. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Objection! I think we should be married.
What?
Is this a proposal?
Maybe, I don't know. You said speak now or forever hold your peace, and that's usually said at a wedding where it's like, I object! And then everybody's like, and then like and then you just kind of swag walk down the aisle, and then the groom pulls out a gun, shoots you, and is like, all right, on with the wedding.
Oh no. All right. Well, with that all out of the way, I will continue to our story. Let's tell a vampire story.
Kinky.
Lee, before I forget, let's do rouse checks.
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm not a kindred.
Sylvia, do you need me to do a rouse check for you?
Well, Ophelia is a
Right,
little
Rise, you good?
hungrier.
Ophelia's hungrier. Lena, do you need me to do a rouse check for you?
Yes, please do a rouse check for me.
Okay. You are hungrier. You are at 2 hunger. I will do a rouse check for Marcus as well, since he is currently AFK.
I'm hungrier?
He is currently.
Yes, you're
active in
at 2
chat.
hunger.
Wow. That makes
Okay.
sense.
That's alright. Okay. Marcus does not get hungrier. Sylvia, you do get hungrier. You're at 2 hunger. And Ophelia, you're at 2 hunger. Lovely. It's a new night in the city of New Orleans. People are bustling. It's the end of the Mardi Gras season. Ice, you've had a little bit of a busy night. You woke up. You've been feeling cryptic presences ever since the night of the party. The latest, tonight, is a note slipped under your door. It's written in blood. Pair of eyes with the words, "No more hiding."
Are you talking to me? No,
No,
Rise.
to Rise.
Got it.
Rise will probably tear up the note and just throw it away as he's thinking through what he wants to do for his next step. He doesn't want to leave this place, but he's not sure if that's the safest option for those around him.
Jade, do you do anything? Do you go visit Rise? Do you... Jade or Marcus, you're on the top floor of your apartment. It's a casual night for you.
Jarkus.
What are you two up to?
I mean, Jade's probably relaxing. Just there's nothing planned in the studio tonight, so she's probably in comfier clothes, warmer. Probably like either lounging in bed or on the couch, scrolling on her phone a little bit, waiting for Marcus to get up.
Okay. Ophelia, you awaken to a few frantic phone calls.
She checks her phone.
It's from Molly.
She will call Molly back.
You just hear sobbing.
What's going
They're
on?
dead. They're dead. They're dead. They're both dead. Oh God, they're both dead.
Breathe.
Ophelia, I'm so scared.
Breathe. And Ophelia's gonna sit up and like pop her neck. All right, slow down. What's going on?
They're dead. The 2 girls. They're dead. The 2 girls who were no call no shows. They're dead.
Fuck. All right, all right. Where are you right now?
I'm at work. Just turn on the news.
Ophelia's gonna turn on the news real quick while quickly getting dressed. She kind of puts Molly on like speakerphone and like sets the phone on like her desk.
Immediately, the head news. There's an announcer. 3 bodies have been found on the Lower East Side of Trim Lafitte. The bodies were found with almost bite wounds on the chest and neck with 4 distinct puncture marks, all of them being exsanguinated. It is unknown what method that the blood was drained, but we have found a note from what appears to be some new serial killer on the side of the building where where these victims were found. The note reads, "I gave my first lady no time to squeal. I love my work and I'm eager to start again. You will soon hear of me and my funny little games. P.S. Also, I hope you appreciate me writing this moments after my show. I tried saving the blood in a beer bottle, but it ran thick like glue and couldn't use it. Sincerely, the Ripper." Authorities are now in talks of forming a curfew for the area.
Ophelia turns it off, and she's just she's fully dressed, and she pulls out her shotgun, checks that it's loaded, slots it in, puts a few shells, and she's like, "All right, I'll be there soon. All right, I'll be there soon, Molly. Tell Madam I'm on my way. I'm coming.
Please hurry.
And she's gonna hang up on Molly, and she's just going to start sprinting.
It doesn't take long to get to Whispering Woods. There are a few squad cars outside of the building, probably from police who are there to be conducting interviews.
She's gonna
Madam
walk.
Whisper is standing on the front stoop, smoking, and she is very, very stone-faced.
Ophelia, walks up to Madam Whisper. "Madam."
Ophelia, darling, it's good to see you. Please come in. Molly is an absolute wreck.
I figured we need to talk.
Go see Molly first. I have to answer a few more questions.
Of course. And she'll go in, and immediately look for Molly.
Molly is in one of the private booths, still in her sort of sweatpants, just sobbing. Her makeup's running.
Hey. Are you alright, Sugar Plum?
She just hugs you so tight, just sobbing.
There. I'm
I
sorry.
was so scared.
I know.
I was so scared. I was just on my way to work and I saw something and I saw the blood and the note and then the girls and oh god,
Breathe.
there was so much blood.
Breathe, honey. Breathe. Now, and she looks down at Molly. "Do you think you should leave?" "No. I think it might be best for you to take a step back from this. You still have family. You still have your sister in Oregon, correct?"
Yeah.
"I believe it would be best."
Can I stay with you?
"Do you wish to stay with me?"
She nods. I'd feel a lot safer.
"Then you'll stay with me. Go pack a bag of whatever you have here, and then we'll go to your apartment later. I need to speak with Madam Whisper.
Okay.
Before this would have been, bothersome, but now it's on my territory, so this will not stand."
Okay. She sort of sniffles and wipes her face before going to the back room to pack what she had. Madam Whisper comes back in and she is dour-faced, just smoking. Hair still done up in a wrap.
Ophelia is going to light a cigarette of her own and just "Anything you know that the police don't?"
Molly was the one who found the bodies.
Hmm. Do-
Alleyway not far from here. Either we have a new Ted Bundy on our hands, or one of your fellows has gotten a bit too overzealous.
I'm gonna take a chance that it's the second one. Listen, I know I'm not your boss, and while I may be a baron, I'm still not gonna tell you how to do business. But I believe until we get this situation settled, it might be best to keep the boys and the girls off the streets.
I'll rein them in a bit closer to home. We have patrols that go through the neighborhood.
Good. If you can, send as many as you can to families away from here, perhaps to safer locations. The others that need to stay, I'll look into getting extra protected accommodations for them to stay at, and possibly set up transport.
No new clients.
Yes. Only regulars. Any money that you may lose due to these, I'll happily pay out of my own pocket. But for now, the safety of you, the girls, the boys, and especially Molly is of utmost importance here. Your business is now technically my business. Your money is now technically my money.
You don't have to worry about finances, dear.
Trust me, I know I don't need to, but I'm still going to. You helped me out. You helped me out when I was first getting around here. The least I can do is return the favor. Now, I'm gonna take Molly. I'm gonna take her to her apartment so she can pack up some important things, and then she'll be staying with me until this is all settled. Is that okay with you?
It's fine with me.
Alright,
The poor thing seems very rattled.
I agree. Okay, if you find anything new, keep me updated. While Molly is
We will.
finishing up back there, can you tell them to meet me out front? I need to make a phone call.
Yes.
Ophelia's gonna go out front and she's going to call up Croc.
Hello.
Listen here. Looks like we got it. Have you seen the news?
Yeah.
I need
Rough shit.
you to everything. Divert all resources to figuring out who the fuck this is.
You got it, boss.
Anything.
By the way,
Go ahead.
congrats. I heard that you got the bigwigs pretty impressed.
Yeah. I wish I could be celebrating right now, but seems like my work is never done. Like I said,
I heard the sewer's shaking from Fillmore, so I thought you already had your party.
a little bit. We did. I would have invited you, but I know aren't big fans of being in the public eye.
Yeah, I would have been there in spirit.
Yes, divert all resources to finding out this is. I don't care if you find out who this fucker's great grandfather is. I want as much information as soon as possible. Anything you find, you report back to me. I want this fucker's head this fucker's head on a platter in front of me by my own hands ASAP.
Roger that, boss.
And she's going to hang up and then just like give like a deep exasperated sigh, and then she's just gonna like rub her eyes a bit. Oh, fucking hell, she's getting stressed.
Mm-hmm. Molly is out of the building soon after, huddled up in a jacket, bag clutched to her side.
All right.
Hood up, makeup off.
All right, let's go back to your apartment. We'll get a couple things. Whatever you need
Okay.
to, whatever you need to stay at my place long term.
Okay.
Come on. Ophelia is gonna like kind of take Molly's arm over, Molly put her arm over her shoulder and then just kind of walk next to them.
She just huddles close under your wing and just is by your side like Velcro.
Don't worry. I'll figure out who did this.
We move on to Sylvia. You are perched on a kitchen chair, staring down at the floor, motionless.
Sounds about
And you
right.
have- And you have a piece of bread in the middle of the kitchen floor, and you are watching it. And after a few minutes, you hear a slight rustle from behind your fridge. And it's a telltale sign that Templeton is about to emerge.
Templeton!
You hear a little bit of sniffing as a black rat just sort of scurries out from behind the fridge and goes to the bread. And it just starts nibbling on it. It's used to your presence by now. It knows that you just watch and wait. It nibbles the bread and maybe like looks up, sniffs around. Do
I'm
you say
staring-
anything to him?
I'm staring intently, and you can almost see, if you look very, very, very closely, you can almost see a ghost of a smile on my face. And I say, "What's up? What's up, Templeton?"
You don't get the feeling that Templeton is listening to you. It just continues eating the bread, gorging itself.
I'm transfixed. I love this rat. This rat is everything to me.
A bit of a confidant, perhaps?
Yeah, I think some tears just start sort of, unconsciously falling from my eyes, and I'm like,
You see a few drops of red appear on the kitchen floor as kindred tears are not water, but vitae.
oh my god, that's insane.
Yes.
I tell Templeton, I'm like, I'm so hungry, Templeton, but what's the point of all this? It's just one day after another. I don't know if I can keep going on like this. What am I gonna do?
Templeton sniffs around. It sees the little drips of blood on the floor, and he scurries over and sniffs at it, and then, almost as if it smelled honey, it starts licking it from the floor.
Ew!
And the effect is immediate.
Oh no.
You see him bristle up, and then sort of relax, and then look up at you. It has a little bit of a spark behind its eyes now.
Vampire rat? What?
Bunnicula!
You have just ghouled a rat.
Bunnicula! Oh my god, that's how you ghoul something? You cry?
No. In order to
You cry.
create a ghoul, the kindred has to have a mortal drink their vitae, their blood.
Oh shit.
It can be-
Oh man.
It can
Oh
be a
Templeton,
gulp,
what have I done to
it can be
you?
a drop.
So what happens now? Do I just carry him around? Does he come with me, or does he?
You can see that it's not afraid of you, but it would take a little bit of a roll to sort of have it do your bidding.
Okay, all I really want to do is just like cuddle him.
Do you put
Can
your
I
hand
roll
down?
to? Can I? Yeah, I put my hand down.
All right, give me charisma and animal ken. I will roll for you.
Thanks.
I'll give you a +1 advantage because it is a ghoulified. It Templeton skitters back a bit. It's a little bit still unsure of you.
Okay. I'm
There was only
determined.
one success.
I'm determined to eventually win Templeton over, but I reason with myself that today's only the first day.
It doesn't crawl into your hand, but it does sniff your hand. And maybe, like, licks it a little, just curiously, in greeting. It doesn't seem to be afraid of you anymore.
That's good. I ask Templeton if he wants a treat, another treat.
You see his ears perk up, and he stands on both hind legs with his paws curled in. At the word treat.
I've been holding back on you. I got some good shit. What do I have in my fridge? Do I have a fridge?
You do have a fridge, but the question is, does Sylvia keep her fridge stocked?
Not with anything except for what she thinks Templeton would like. She probably has like like I don't know, some kind of fruit or vegetable in there. Callie, what do rats like to eat? Callie had pet rats.
Like,
What do rats like?
Rat things.
What vegetables? What real foods do they like, Cal?
Lettuce. Starchy things like carrots,
potatoes, maybe?
The flesh
potatoes,
of the
absolutely.
innocent.
Okay, Callie says carrots. I have a carrot in there.
You have
Just a
small
singular
bag of
carrot.
baby carrots that you have a small bag of baby carrots that you bought a while ago, kind of on a whim, or they were handed out on campus for some reason, study snacks. They're a little bit off. They're getting to that stage where they're not soft yet, but they look a little bit slimy.
It's that one back of the
There's some
drawer carrot.
liquid in the there's like some liquid at the bottom of the bag.
Oh my god.
Perfect rat food.
I bet he likes it. I give it to him.
All right, you just tear open the bag and dump the carrots on the floor, and Templeton is like a kid in a candy shop. He grabs all of the carrot sticks and starts munching on them one by one in a pile. And what he can't eat, he quickly scurries back and tries to figure out how to store behind the fridge.
Templeton, you don't gotta hide in that rat hole. Let me fix you something nice. Sylvia
He tilts his head
tears
at you.
open a pillow.
You
Sylvia
tear open a
starts
pillow.
ripping. Sylvia starts ripping shit to make a rat nest.
In the middle of your kitchen.
In my living room.
Okay, you tear open a sofa cushion. Or a
Not a sofa cushion.
You
A
tear
pillow.
open a throw pillow.
Yeah, a throw
And
pillow, and I
Templeton-
put it in a cardboard box.
Templeton looks at it, sniffs it, looks around, and then dives into the stuffing and starts storing
Yeah,
his
rat
prize.
rat pile.
Sylvia, you get a buzz on your phone.
Sylvia is high off of her maternal instincts right now. She takes a second to look at Templeton's little tail peeking out from under the stuffing before she looks at her phone, because she's like, This fucking job.
It's
This fucking... So then she looks at her phone.
It's a notification from Instagram.
Oh my god.
Someone you know has posted.
Her heart drops. She immediately clicks it.
You open it, and you see a beautiful little girl on her father's shoulders. Bright curly blonde hair and freckles and beautiful green eyes. Green eyes like yours before you were embraced, before you lost the life in them. She's laughing in the sunlight on her father's shoulders. The caption reads, "Happy to spend the day with my little girl at last."
My hands tremble. I mean, more tears.
The vitae streams down your cheeks freely.
I take a
I need to
screenshot.
You take a screenshot. I'm gonna have to do another rouse check to see if this vitae. You feel your You feel your beast growl at the loss of vitae. Stop wasting it. Stop wasting it like you've wasted your life.
Ooh. Harsh. Wow.
That doesn't make the tears cease any easier.
No, it does not. This is Sylvia's whole thing. She cries, she gets hungry, she cries some more, she gets more hungry. Oh, it never ends.
Will Sylvia go hunting?
Yeah, Sylvia should probably go hunt. She, is it night?
It
I guess because I'm awake, it's night.
is.
She has to walk pretty far to go somewhere she hasn't been before. And she has to sniff out someone who's zonked on pills or booze or something so that they don't notice when she feeds from them.
Alright, give me... Alright, let's see. This roll would be... Wits and streetwise. Knowing where to look to find those passed out. Three successes.
Nice, dude.
It's pretty easy. You know where to find the drunkards, the pillheads, those half in, half out of consciousness. It's easy to track someone down. It's sort of a junky looking dude. Perhaps a young college student who dropped out. You don't know his story. You don't care. Or perhaps you do. But you realize that you won't get an opportunity like this just anywhere.
She goes about her business. She tries not to think about the fact that this is a person, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And
How much do you feed from him? You're at 3 hunger right now, and the only way to be at 0 hunger is to completely drain someone.
she refuses to do that. So she only takes what she needs.
2
What
hunger.
won't kill him.
Feed.
Yeah.
Keep the beast in check.
Yeah.
All right, you are back down to 1 hunger. The junkie, he has his breath hitches for a moment before just relaxing as you slide your fangs into whatever bit of exposed skin and drinking from him. He falls into a sort of semi-lucid state.
Does he have anything in his blood?
He has a couple of opioids, a bit of weed, maybe some alcohol.
And can Sylvia benefit from this in any way, or does it not have an effect on her?
Let me see. Hold that thought.
Okay.
Let's go back to Rise. Rise, you have sort of been pacing around your apartment trying to decide what to do. The note, the presents. It's been a lot.
Yeah. Is probably gonna decide to just do kind of like a walk nearby, just to kind of see if he can figure out maybe a little bit more, maybe find out what's been going on, these notes and everything.
Okay. You head outside and you're walking, just sort of walking around. Perhaps there's a nice park area that you sort of walk through. Give me a wits and awareness roll.
Difficulty?
Straight roll.
6.
6 successes. Nothing escapes your eyes tonight. You've been paranoid for much too long. You immediately know that you're being followed.
Start looking around, and then he'll eventually settle on a bench in the park. And he'll just kind of softly say, it's like, do you want to talk?
Oh, so now you want to talk.
It's not what you think. I didn't. They took me, okay? I don't know what else you want me to say.
Sorry would be nice for leaving me with that asshole. And you feel a hand on your shoulder with sharp nails gripping.
I didn't want to leave. I was forced to leave, and I barely just got out. I swear I didn't mean to leave you.
You didn't mean to. I swear, that is the weakest excuse. I cannot believe you. You left me there. Did you even, in the weeks that you just got out, did you even try to look for me? I tried looking for you every opportunity I got that Rude let me. But now I find you hanging out with some other group.
He'll
Like I
reach
didn't
up.
even matter.
He'll reach up to try and touch her hand gently. Amelie.
Don't you fucking touch me.
Amelie,
And she swats your
please.
hand. It's Mel! Rue owns Amelie.
Doesn't own you. The people here that I've gotten to know, this is a good place. Here you could be who you want to be.
You tried to change me from being who I wanted to be, from finding stability, and now look where I am.
Amelie, I tried to find out who he was. How could I tell you about all of this? I wanted to protect you.
Protect me! Protect me! You were a fucking monster, Rise, and you could have prevented me from becoming a monster too.
Amelie, I tried.
It's Mel, for fuck's sake!
Mel, then. I can help you now. I have friends, people here who are strong, so much stronger than I am. They can help.
The last time I relied on someone, they ended up leaving me. I relied on you, Rice. I looked up to you. And now I am so far in the hole that I might as well buy a fucking coffin and bury myself.
Oh, don't think that way. You can't think that way. What do you need? How can I help? Is it money? We can get that. I'll do whatever it takes. I'm not going to leave you with that freak anymore.
She just shakes her head. You can't do anything for me anymore, but I'm going to teach you a lesson that you won't forget. I have done things that made pieces of my soul crumble, and now the only thing I want from you is to feel the same amount of pain that I have been through. I will make you pay for leaving me with that monster.
Oh, please. Just come home with me. Come back with me. We'll figure this out together. Please, I'm begging you.
It's cute that you want to beg now. Have you heard from your friend Garrett lately? You know, sweet, blind old man.
Mel, there are things you don't talk about. I won't stand if you've done something to him.
Then prove it to me. And she vanishes.
Ugh! And he'll slam himself back down on the bench. Fuck.
A note flutters down next to you.
I will take it to read it.
It's an address and a warning. You have 3 nights.
Fuck. God. Amelie, I'm so sorry. He'll pocket the note as he starts walking back.
What does he do?
Sorry, he'll pocket the note as he starts walking back to his apartment. He's gonna need some stuff.
All right. Give me 1 second, I'm figuring out the music. There we go. All right. You walk back to your apartment. Jade, Marcus, if you are looking out the window at all, you see Rise coming back in the building.
Do I see if Rise is upset? Or, like, can I see the look on Rise's face?
Let's see. You do have heightened senses you could use to enhance your eyesight and gain a +2 to a wits and awareness roll.
Yeah, you know, I'll do that. If you don't mind, I'm getting everything loaded up. Could you roll for me while I'm doing this?
Yes, so you activate your
Thank
heightened
you.
senses. Your eyes almost dilate like a hawk's. You look down and you see Rise with a very sour look on his face. He looks very upset, very afraid. Is Rise crying?
That is a good question. If he is, it's out of his control. He's gotten to a point where it takes a lot to make him cry.
Yes. You see a small trickle of blood down his forehead. From under his beanie.
I do not like that. Not one tiny bit. I'm gonna open up the window and let out a loud whistle.
Okay. Rise, you hear a whistle from down below. Or up above.
He jumps a little bit before looking up.
Hold on there. And Marcus is waving a white beanie. What's going on, bud? You okay?
Oh, Marcus, my friend, he says, kind of looking back down to, like, get his face back neutrally. Yeah, doing, you know how it be. Nice night, clean skies, looking nice.
Don't lie to me, Rise. I already saw the look on your face. I see the trickle of blood.
He'll, like, reach
What?
up to, like, wipe it.
Come up here. We're gonna have a sit down. I'm gonna pour you a glass. We're gonna have a talk. Come on.
Marcus,
Do not make me dad you right now. Come
Oh,
here.
Okay,
I
okay.
think Jade pokes her head out of the window. Get your ass up here.
All right, Mom, Dad, coming.
Alright, you
Don't
head up to
see
their
my friend.
penthouse.
I'm not gonna be seeing my friend all sad, injured, and shit. No, not happening.
Not happening. It's
Also, brief aside, everyone say hello to Fox. He's
Hello,
one of my
Fox.
dear friends. Me and Wolf have been playing with him for a long time.
hello.
Hola,
Hello.
¿cómo estás?
I look at with much
My voice is a little shoddy, so it's a pleasure to meet you all.
Holy
Stare.
Whoa.
I do a squint and give a hello.
Spider, you're weird.
I must discern their flavor before I can trust.
You
Alright.
still have not
It's
told me
orange, it's
my
giving
flavor.
Cheetos vibes.
The Cheetos.
I thought
Cheetos,
I thought I told
alright.
you your flavor already, Steven.
No, don't you use my legal name.
It's
If you wish to know the
it's green
Fox
chili.
Man's vibe, ask him what his
Oh, okay.
person facts is. The person fox is. Not the car fox, the person fox.
Show me the car.
Just
Show
ask
me.
what the person fox is.
Show me.
We
Show
can
me
do
the
this
sidetrack.
later. We're
Show me-
getting so far
Show me-
sidetracked.
Show me the
Car
car
sex.
sex.
We'll have a person like a talk night
Yes.
one of these nights.
Anyways, Rise, you make your way up to the top floor.
And he'll, like, sheepishly knock on the door.
Jade like swings open the door. Get your ass in here.
Oh god!
Before the hand even touches the door.
Yeah, no, it's
You
she was
are-
waiting.
Yeah. You are unceremoniously invited inside.
Oh, Jade, Marcus, Ethan.
Rise.
Rise, it's at this point that you realize that your other eye has been bleeding.
Shit. Sorry. He's like, do you have a tissue?
Yeah. She like kind of quickly walks to the kitchen and grabs like a paper towel and walks back over.
Thanks. Don't want to get it all over your nice apartment. He's like looking around.
I'll clean it. I don't give a shit. Sit down.
Rice just sits down, not looking at anyone.
Marcus has already set up a cup of wine for Jade, and then 2 cups, and also in wine glasses of blood for Rise and then Marcus himself.
Oh, thanks. He'll just like take the
What
glass
happened?
and like sip.
Just what happened? Then right to it. What happened?
It's. Oh God, it's this girl. I fucked up. Pretty pretty amazingly. Ugh.
Ah,
It's nothing I can't handle. I just gotta figure out a few things is all.
Rise, when you say fuck up, what do you mean by that?
Well, before I was here, I was elsewhere, of course. There was this girl. I would say we were pretty close, and I tried to lead her down the right path, but then, I got, and, she's mad. Understandably, of course. I left her, so.
okay. What? You fucked up. She's mad at you now. You did a bad thing.
Yeah. Basically.
Okay,
it's-
okay.
It'll be fine, I'm sure. I just, I gotta go take care of that, and I might be away for a while.
Yeah, I'm not a super big fan of people in my inner circle leaving, so you're not going to be doing this by yourself, because you have a group of people in your back pocket that are going to help you.
I can't ask.
He puts his finger up. For one, you don't have to ask. I'm telling you, you're getting my help. For 2, if you try to stop me, I'm still going to do it anyways.
Because you don't understand, Rise will get up, kind of start pacing. The people she's connected with, they could kill you. They could kill Jade.
The people I'm connected with can kill me, can kill Jade. We all have monsters in our closets. And he stands up and gently puts a hand on Rise's shoulder. But sometimes you need an outside help to help get rid of those monsters. No matter how big, scary, or dangerous they may be, you will always have someone in your back pocket to help you.
Exactly.
I still just sigh and a little bit of tears again. He's like, I don't want to lose her. I don't want to lose her, and I don't know if I can save her.
Thing is,
Go ahead.
Sorry. No, go ahead, love.
In this moment, as that's happening, as Rise is saying this, Marcus slowly pulls him into a hug and is just holding him for a moment.
As will stiffen at first, but then kind of just slump his head onto Marcus's shoulder.
How tall is Rise?
Oh crap, that's a good question. Hang on. Oh god, how tall did I make you, child?
How do you forget
Oh.
how tall?
I just made a pathetic boy, and that's all I've been doing.
He's just a little lad.
He's
Just
a
a
small
wee little
Who's
lad.
over 6 feet tall? That's what I know.
Is he? Oh, good that you know, because I don't remember and I don't know.
All
where
I know
put
is
it.
that he's one of the few characters that's taller than Ophelia.
How tall is Ophelia?
5'10".
Okay, so let's just make Rise 6 feet tall, because I don't remember.
Ophelia,
I'm sorry.
Ophelia is a large woman.
Marcus is canonically 6'2", so yeah, you would like head on the shoulder.
Oh, okay, cool. Got that established.
Lovely.
And he just, my dear friend, mi amigo, mi familia.
Me other language words.
Mi hermano?
Mi hermano.
Me guacamole.
You will never walk down the desert strip by yourself.
We'll kind of chuckle a little and just. But everything I do, I've only ever done bad.
We will fuck up. We will make mistakes. But the only way that you as a person will grow is by fixing those mistakes and doing your best. Sometimes that bridge is just no longer there. You can't help everyone. But you gotta do what's right. And he like finally pulls back from the hug and touches like right above his heart with a fist. You gotta do what's right by you. And leaving the people that care about you behind, that's not right. They'll worry, they'll be concerned, and what would you do if one of us just disappeared and never came back? Only to find out that we lost our lives and you could have done something. I'd rather go through the trenches of World War II with you all over again than to let you on that battlefield by yourself.
We'll kind of look up at him and be like, Alright. Alright. Can you promise me something, though?
I can do my best. Can't guarantee anything.
She can be saved. But it may cost me myself. If it does, I just need her to know she has a place where people care. I didn't do it well enough.
You aren't going anywhere. You aren't dying again anytime soon.
I'd like to avoid it.
So speak as Jade. Now he grabs the 2 cups. Jade, dear, you might want to grab your wine.
Yep, yep. She picks up her glass.
A toast, and he like kind of forcefully pushes the glass in front of Rise Like, you're fucking drinking this.
He'll like hold on to it. A toast?
Yes, a toast. Down in Mexico, we used to do this and he does in air quotes, tribal sense. This toast is a promise. A promise of safety, a promise of everlasting life, and a promise of family, found or blood. And he holds up his glass for a cheers.
And she, right there along with him.
Will hesitate, but then holds it up as well. Cheers.
Cheers.
Marcus drinks.
Jade drinks.
Rise will also drink. He'll like take a second to be like, well, we may need Ophelia, because the person that I want to go after, and I want to, for once in my undead life, I want to destroy someone.
Ooh.
That's certainly a
Spicy.
change.
He's a leech in all senses of the word. He's the one who took Amelie from me. She goes by Mel now. He's taken everything from her. And I would enjoy, perhaps, wringing the life out of him if I could. He'll like glance up at Jade and Marcus. If that's not too much.
I personally feel that in this moment, if we were not to involve Ophelia, we all would be in trouble.
Yeah. I feel like she'd be rather upset if she missed out on an opportunity like this.
Plus, he may need her connections. I don't know too much about this guy. I wasn't quick enough to learn exactly who he was and who he worked with before he took her.
Got it. Well, we most definitely should make our way up then, as the sooner we can tell Ophelia, the better.
And
Need the
Sylvia.
whole
Let's
crew.
not forget her.
Of course,
And
we'll need the
Sylvia.
whole
I
crew
mean-
for this, if they're interested. I hope they are.
I mean, we're
Can't forget Sylvia.
we're a family of sorts. I feel like we're all in this together.
One hell of an undead life, I'll tell you that much.
Don't have to tell me twice.
So Familia,
I'll text them. He'll pull out his phone to text the group chat with Sylvia and Ophelia.
tell them to let's meet at Broken and Broken.
Sounds good.
It's broken.
It's
Bro-
not broken and
That's
broken.
my
It's-
verbal dyslexia, and I do apologize.
No, you're fine.
That's alright.
I forgot to.
As a fellow dyslexic, I feel ya.
As someone who
Cheers.
doesn't have dyslexia but is just really fucking stupid, I feel that.
No. So Rise will just text I need everyone's help. Can we meet at... It's broken, did you say? Sorry.
Yep.
Thank you. Meet at broken.
Perfect.
Sylvia, do you respond?
I don't respond to the text, but I do show up. Maybe I do like a like react or something.
Right.
We're in that
Sylvia-
world now.
Ophelia
Sylvia,
does.
as you are walking home, you receive that message. You react to it. You head home, about to sort of like get all of your things ready. Sylvia, what are the thoughts in your head? Malkavians are sort of known for hearing sort of a well of voices in their head 24/7. It's how they are able to sort of have these powers of premonition and connection and sort of mind melding, for lack of a better word. What are those
How do I-
voices like in your head?
They are. It's an unsettling buzz. It's like I get distracted. I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing, but then my mind tries to follow the sounds that I hear, but I can never really make anything out, and it frustrates me, and it unsettles me, makes me extremely nervous. I start to think that I'm going crazy. I don't know what they're trying to tell me, who they are, if it's all in my head or if it's real. I have no idea.
You have had your brief forays of probing out with your thoughts, perhaps listening to a strand here and there. But you haven't ever gotten a clear response back. But you feel it. You feel that presence. Sylvia, what did your sire's eyes look like when you first woke up with him standing over you?
That's a good question. Would he have had like red eyes? You think?
However,
What color eyes do vampires have? Is it
They-
uniform or?
they could be yellow, they could be completely black as night, black like a shark's, eyes clouded over with.
Can they be red?
They can.
Okay, I think they were probably like blood red, like scary horror movie red.
You feel those eyes. It's almost like they're seared into the back of your brain, looking into your own head.
Oof.
And it's like a voice is speaking directly into your ears. Found you. And that's where we will leave tonight.
OMG, it's getting too spooky.
God damn it, we've got a
I
fucking.
know tonight was a little bit of a shorter session.
Moon,
I just
you're not
wanted to
gonna-
sort of set up these storylines for you all.
This is great. I'm
Wait,
excited.
wait, Moon,
Dude.
you're not gonna do the whole Eliza tease thing? Like from books?
No, we'll do
Nah.
that next week.
Okay.
Dude, I'm so excited for Sylvia's like whole like arc backstory to sort of make itself apparent. I can't believe you're really making this very elegant. I have to say, Moon has helped me come up with a lot of stuff, but it seems obvious when you like think about it, but it just like all I had was the bare skeletal bones, and Moon sort of put it together. Put the flesh, put the meat on them bones. So thank you, Moon.
Flesh.
Oh, true.
Yes. Thank you all so much for bearing with me. I know tonight was a bit of a shorter session. Again, I wanted to do a bit of housekeeping and also set up a solid string into this this sort of next
It's not about how
season.
short it is, it's about